The 5 types of prospect and how to sell to each of them, part 5. How to bring a new product to a new market. In our previous videos, we started the process of how to market your products and services to your prospects depending on what stage of their awareness cycle they were at. Here, I outlined 5 stages of awareness for you. You can check out the link below to see that post. Next, I showed you how to market to your prospects online based on the stage of awareness they are at. Here's phase 1. Your prospect knows about their problem and knows that your product can solve their problem. Then, we moved on to stage 2. Your prospect knows about their problem but does not know that your product can solve their problem. Then we moved on to stage 3. Your prospect either knows or recognizes immediately that he wants what the product does, but he doesn't yet know that there is a product, your product, that will do it for him, aka how to bring a new product or service to market. Now we come to the final phase 5, how to create a new market category. This is the most difficult of all the marketing problems we solve. Your prospect is either not aware of his desire or his need, or he won't honestly admit to it himself without being led into it by your ad, or the need is so general and undefined that it resists being summed up in a single banner ad, or it's a secret that just can't be verbalized. An example of a product in this type of category is the iPod, or deodorant when it was launched, or more recently mouthwash. These products had to have the market created for them. There was no existing marketplace they could tap into and simply reposition themselves within. This meant that the marketer's job was to piggyback off of another existing need and position the product as an auxiliary to that market. For instance, before Listerine was the beer moth it is now, it was a little-known product within the mouth care niche. The marketers had to piggyback the product off of the bad breath niche created by toothpastes and chewing gum, which originally piggybacked off the toothpaste market when it was launched. There is no easy way to do this. It requires a unique approach, and thus the smart marketers who can do this get paid very well. However, there are some points to note that will stop you wasting your money should you ever need to create a new market. Number 1, price means nothing to a person who does not know your product or want your product. Therefore, eliminate all mention of price or price reduction in your ad and on your website homepage. Number 2, the name of your product means nothing to a person who has never seen it before and may actually damage your ad if you've had a bad model the year before, or if it is now associated with the out of date or out of fashion or something unpleasant. Therefore, keep your product out of the ad and be extremely wary about breaking the mood or disguise of your ad with a prominent logo. Number 3, and this is the hardest fact of all to accept. At this stage of your market, a direct statement of what your product does, what desires it satisfies, or what problems it solves simply will not work. Your product either has not reached that direct stage or has passed beyond it, and you cannot simply shift from one desire to another. You are not faced here with a problem of sophistication, but one of complete indifference or unacceptability. Therefore, the performance of your product and the desire it satisfies can only be brought in later. You cannot mention them in your initial advert. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Neil, I cannot mention price, product function, or desire. What do I have left? Your market, of course, and the distinct possibility that by broadening your appeal beyond price, product function, or specific desire, you can reach the maximum limits of your full potential market, consolidate splinter appeals, and increase the sales of your product at a fantastic rate. To truly crush it with a product like this, you must focus 100% on the state of mind of your market at this particular moment. What you are doing in this stage of the game is letting your market know you are one of them. You are selling nothing, promising nothing, satisfying nothing. Instead, you are echoing an emotion, whether that emotion be latent or explicit. An attitude, a satisfaction that picks people out from the crowd and binds them together in a single advert. In this type of ad, you are telling them what they are. You are defining them for themselves. You are giving them the information they need and want about a problem still so vague that you are the first to put it into words. Here, above all, is the type of headline that never attempts to sell a product or a performance, but simply tries to sell your prospect on clicking the ad and reading the rest of your website. Careful attention must be paid to what you put on your website for this product too. So there you have it, how to sell to the 5 types of prospect. I hope you've enjoyed this 5-part series. If you have, leave me a comment so I know and I'll create more for you. Want us to look after your online marketing for you? Then why not check out our new outsourced digital marketing department service at rawlocal.com.